on a technical side though, I want to know, bro. Like, how does it? How do you guys become so like with Ateneo? How do y'all become so like one, like a fucking one unit? I was talking to Jego last night, and he was telling us like he was telling me like iba daw talaga, like it's different, man. When you play Ateneo, man, like you guys go from fifth to sixth option to seventh option, like because he was saying like with UP or with any other team, after you get to the second option and you don't get anything, like okay, ball screen, okay, bring it out one on one. Like, how do you guys? How are you trained to like not like you're one of the most patient teams I've seen at the nail. How does that work? Like, how did that? I don't understand, man. A lot of people want to know like how does it feel like to be in that circle?
I
Uh,
mean,
yeah,
go
you
ahead,
go.
because you
Nah,
it's
nah,
more
nah.
fresh for you.
You got it.
Oh yeah,
All
it's more
right,
fresh for you.
it's more fresh for you, man.
Yeah,
uh,
you were in that sweep,
I mean,
bro.
it was just all the like what we started is it went back all the way ever since he came to Ateneo. Like I feel like his vision wasn't just for that year. His first year wasn't just for his first year. His vision was making a dynasty for real. Like dominating the PBA for years to come. So like whatever we worked on our first year, of course, like over the years, he had some changes, but like it was still the same structure. Like we would always work individual first, our weaknesses. Like each player had a individual workout, like specifically
Real.
towards each player. Like your weaknesses, like we would the first day back into training,
Man.
like we would have testing
You have that
and
testing.
testing, and whatever you're weakest at, like that's what you would be working on the whole time. Until we start going into team practices, uh, more team oriented practices, and we'll just go 5-on-0 like all the time, making sure each detail would just be on the dot, like whatever he wanted. Like it was just almost like perfected. It was like choreographed,
Exactly,
basically
bro.
everything.
So he was
So
really hands on during practice.
oh, hands on, definitely.
Like he wasn't the type of coach who would just sit down, let all the assistant coaches do their thing. Like he was.
Oh, he was there. He was there
So
all the time.
was he the type of coach during scrimmages that stop and then fix it and then go, or he at least let you guys finish the play
Yeah, he'll let us finish it out until a dead ball or something.
and then that's when
Yeah.
he speaks. Damn. Is it true though? Since you were there, season 82, someone told me I forget who was. I was in Ateneo, and some Atenean told me that he shackles, not really shackles, but he doesn't let 30 loose during the whole season, and then in the finals, like just go. Is that true? Because even Jego was like, yo, in the finals they just put out some random, like some new system, like dribble drive, and then 30 just dominates. So is that true? To a certain like, because I've seen him, bro. I cover games during the season. I was like, yo, 30's not doing that well. So, and I see like, you're distributing the basketball, and then suddenly in the fucking finals, like 4 out dribble drive, let 30 do his thing.
No, maybe to a certain extent, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so really.
Yeah.
Cause like as a team we were just a unit.
Yeah.
Like if you like no one was selfish enough to just say, oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's he got his that time. It's time to get mine.
Yeah.
Like we were never really like that. Like even 30, he was never like that. But like if you had your game, you had your game, and 30 happened to have his game the last championship,
Yeah.
and that is
30 happened to have his game like the past two finals. Past
Yeah.
two
yeah.
finals, bro. Every time. How about you, AB? What was your experience with Coach Ab, like on a technical standpoint? Because
uh,
what he's saying, bro, like knowing, like as a player, that's bro, nakakainip yun, bro. Like individual for like few, and then
yeah,
because
yeah,
as a college guy, you want to play like scrimmage and all that. So
yeah.
how was it like as a
I
player?
mean, like the the start, like the testing itself, is already hard. Like you ask AD, we're in here dying at testing day because
Is this
we
conditioning testing or skills?
everything, bro, everything. You can
Everything,
go from the beep test to bench press to a
bro.
squat test, and then you go to court stuff like dribbling and
Ball
stuff
hand-
like that,
yeah.
ball handling, and then your weaknesses. That's what you'll work on throughout the next few months. But it's really broken down into, just like AD said, certain stages. So you go from the individual, and then the individual work. On the other side of that, in the weights room, you have hypertrophy, which is really tough. So we're in the gym for an hour and a half, and then we're on the court for an hour and a half, and then we have teamwork for an hour.
What? So individual
So
work for 3 hours and then team for another
I mean,
hour.
sorry, we're in the 45, and then an
45,
hour and a
45
half of on the court.
on the court.
And if I'm right, AD,
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
remember correctly, and then yeah, and it's crazy because as you get better with your skills, you also get better. You get stronger in the
Mhm.
weight room because we're doing so much weights, right? With
Yeah.
Coach Dre. So it's really a process that starts all the way in January and ends when we win the championship.
Yeah.
It's something that you can't really teach overnight. When we started, and everybody thought we were going to make the Final Four that year, that culture was established that
Yeah.
year. And then in the next year, when we started, we knew we could play, we knew it worked. That's when it started to flow better for us.